Welcome back, guys. Team Smoggy here, and we're back with the MRC again with the Beginners League of the Gttcc. So obviously this is round 4. This is race 8 of full reverse grid from race 7, and we have C-Mac in pole, Aldair in second, Locke is third. Oh, I do apologise. C-Mac is in the Lambo, Aldair's in the Alpha 155. Locke is in the spaceship. SG2 is in fourth place in the Alpha 4C. Kenobi is fifth in the Ferrari. Want Some Sweeties in the 4C in sixth place. Berserker Boy is seventh in the 4C. Alfie is eighth in the spaceship. Jay West is in the Lambo. And Centino is in the spaceship. So with this one, guys, the stewards have confirmed that the Beginners League for the second race will get a rolling start, just to stop any incidents or carried on into the first few laps. So we shall begin. You can see they're getting underway now, just coming up to the start-finish line. Away they go. C-Mac obviously gets away first. Out there very closely behind now. Locke in third. SG4. Just want to make an interesting first few corners. Haldair now starts, puts a move on. He doesn't do it on C-Mac. Again, a few people's already starting to bunch up, but no incidents so far. SG just getting it running a bit wide there. Berserker Boy just giving Dennis a little bit of a slap on the backside. Pretty good getaway. Obviously everyone will bunch up once they catch up the slow guys at the front. So far so good. So you see Mac got a good start there. So he's trying to build up on that gap, trying to get it further and further away from the guys behind him. Coming up to the hairpin now. See all the other guys. Centino start obviously closed up to Jay West. With Dennis, Alfie. I'll just let it run wide there. Berserker's up now behind with SG2. Kenobi's chasing down Locke. Coming into the spoon. Haldair's C-Mac still out in front. Haldair's in second. SG2 takes a tighter line there. As you can see, Jay West now battling as well. Berserker Boy on the back end of SG2. Coming down up to the 130. It's not a place where I would rather someone overtake me, but hey ho. Kenobi, Haldair just cuts the corner a little bit. Has dropped down to third. It's allowed Locke to get up to second. Kenobi now battling with Haldair. Goes to the outside of Haldair, but Haldair will have the inside for the first corner, or the first two corners. Nope. Kenobi gets the job done before the first turn. Great move there by Kenobi. C-Mac's picked up a half-second penalty, probably just coming out of that chicane at the end. Centino now catching up to SG2. He's got past Dennis. Jay West is in ninth. Alfie looks like he's had a bit of an incident. He's down in 10th and a bit far behind. But hopefully he can catch up, make some more places up. He did well in the first race. Dennis there just running it wide, just dropping sweeties behind him, see if he can pick up, see if Jay West picks him up. SG2 really under fire now from Centino. And these guys are getting up ahead. Kenobi trying to get past, but Berserker Boy runs it around the outside. Gets past Kenobi. Aldair still holding in third. But he's now catching up Locke again. That's allowing C-Mac to get away massively. Even though he's still carrying half a second penalty. Alfie does look like he probably will start catching up. We will see throughout the course of the race. Dennis is down in 9th. Jay West is 8th now. Dennis just letting it run wide again. Santino still stuck behind SG, trying every which way possible. Now he gets the move on him. Again, down 130. Again, these three guys still battling ahead. Santino's got the job done on SG2. Locke still holding out in second place. Obviously with C-Mac taking his half second penalty, that's allowed Locke to catch up a little bit, but not much. See what Alfie's time is on this one. 2:13 compared to C-Mac's 2:40. So yeah, he has caught up a bit more. Again, still in early stages of the race. Aldair's picked up half a second penalty. Kenobi now in 5th. Can he do something about Aldair and get past him? Santino's now literally closing down the door on these guys as well. SG2's in 7th. Jay West has got past Dennis, but also picked up a half second penalty. Jay West cutting a bit of grass there, as was Dennis. These two guys battling hard as well. Obviously Jay West has got his hazards on. I think there must be something ahead, clearly not. Maybe he is the hazard, you'll never know. Aldair out in 4th. Obviously Berserker Boy's got past him. Kenobi's all over the back of Aldair, but he knows Aldair's got a half second penalty. But Santino's also clamping down on them both as well. Berserker's closing down Locke. It does look like C-Mac again gonna have another lap on in first place. Could this be the move for Kenobi? We'll jump on board. He does. He gets, obviously, he does get past Aldair. Obviously taking the half second penalty. So does Santino well before 130. Let's put Aldair down to 6. SG2's not too far behind. Dennis, obviously JOS has took his penalty. So these two obviously in the same machinery, Dennis and SG2. And to Half, does look like Halfie is catching up. Oh, what's happened to Kenobi there? Let's have a look. Santino's slightly on the inside. Just gets a little bit too close. A little bit of contact there. I think that's one for the stewards to decide, so we'll just carry on with the racing. Obviously, Kenobi's managed to get it going. Hasn't lost too much time, just a place or two. So he's back down to battling with Aldair again. Obviously Locke's got obviously Berserker Boy's got past Locke, but Locke's not giving up. He'll want the place back. Can he get it back though? That's the thing. But again, this obviously them two battling behind C-Mac, that's allowing C-Mac to pull the lead out even further. Locke has a little bit of a look there coming into the hairpin. Thinks twice. But this is obviously why these are battling again. Santino's going to catch up and be a part of it. Kenobi there's managed to get past Aldair. SG2 still running in 7th with Dennis not too far behind. And Jay West. Alfie is catching up, which is great news. See there, Aldair just on his own at the moment. Dennis is starting to close down on SG2. Fifth is Kenobi. See Santino now really putting the pedal to the metal, trying to catch up to Locke and Berserker Boy. Great move there by Santino. Let's see what happened. Let's jump on chase cam. Did Locke make a mistake? He does. He runs it wide. Looks like he outbraked himself. That's allowed Santino to just glide past Locke. Great move. Obviously now Santino's next target is Berserker Boy. See Mac obviously pulling away. Alfie's now pulled the fastest lap out of a 2:12. And he is literally starting to get on the back of Jay West. Could be by the end of this lap. Dennis now. See, Aldair's dropped back. Dennis and SG2 battling. Obviously SG2's also battling with Aldair, so he's got to make the decision to either attack or defend. You can see a freeway battle. Dennis lets it run wide. Obviously getting a bit better grip and a bit more speed off the exit. SG2's trying to find a way past Aldair. That's allowed Jay West to catch up. Obviously everyone's going to fall into the clutches of Locke. Again, Aldair's going really defensive. SG2's trying to find a way. Jay West trying to get up the outside of Dennis. He's going the long way around. Doesn't get it done yet. Dennis holds his place. Coming into the spoon. Again, these four guys still battling hard. As you can see now, obviously Aldair's reeling in Locke as well. So it could be a five-way battle. We'll keep with these guys. I don't think there's much happening elsewhere at the moment. Well, there is a yellow flag out. We'll see who that was. Just go back a little bit. So that's it. Go back a bit more. Obviously said Berserker Boys and Santino battling. Santino's going the outside of 130R. Again, it's not a place I would overtake. Looks like a bit of contact there that's knocked Santino wide. That could be one for the stewards again. Very unlucky there for Santino. Manages to get the car spun round. But he has lost a lot of places there, literally at the back of the grid. But he gets it going. That's great racing there on its own. Again, these guys still not budged so far in midfield. But C-Max now just pulling and pulling away from Berserker Boy. Kenobi now chasing down Berserker Boy. You can see Locke, Aldair, SG2. Jay West pulled a move on Dennis for 7th. Just grab a drink, guys. Obviously Jay West is now trying to chase down SG2. There was also SG2 was still chasing down Aldair, trying to find a way past him, both in alphas. Just doesn't go, just bounces the curb there, SG2. Now he's got to defend from Jay West. Aldair just lets it run wide. Obviously Berserker Boys picked up a half-second penalty. Lock there runs it wide. Now obviously Centino's now catching up with this gaggle of cars at the back. What's going to happen? Who knows? It does look like Haldare's the cork in the bottle at the moment. Pulls away slightly though as well. Then SG2 catches back up. Obviously he's bringing the rest of them with him. Obviously Haldare's on the mediums on the front of his car and softs on the rear. Everyone else's tyre wear doesn't look too bad. Again, SG just trying there just to get round 130R. That's obviously let Haldare run wide. These two going into the final chicane side by side. Very, very close. SG2 does he get it? No, Haldare stays on the outside. That's allowed JOS and Dennis to get up as well. Haldare keeps it on the inside of the line. Not the greatest part as he's running in the dirty part of the track. Both of them side by side still, not giving up. JOS trying to get past. Bit of a door banging there. Hasn't worked. SG2 holds the line. So he's got literally J West, Dennis and Alfie behind him. Again, JOS trying to go around the outside. SG's holding the inside. It's not going to happen. It doesn't. Great defensive work by SG2 as it's pushing Dennis onto the back of J West. Alfie there just in the background, just sat there, just waiting for something major to happen so he can pick up a load of spots. Obviously Centino as well. Centino has dropped back a bit more. Hopefully we'll catch up to this gaggle again. Again, J West trying to find a way past SG2, but he can't. Again, not every corner you can overtake on. You've just got to find the right spot. It may take a couple of laps just to find that weak spot. Or if the driver in front does make a little mistake, you can capitalise on it. Again, Alfie there. All over the back of Dennis. J West flashing his headlights. Again, there's no use in this game for that. Doesn't make any effect. And they all come round the chicane. Starting another lap. Haldare still holding out in 5th. Lock has pulled away slightly from these guys. Kenobi, Berserker, C-Mac still holding their places in the top 3 as well. That was let's check that again. JOS comes on the back, still on the back of SG2 there. Did look like JOS forgot his braking point. Yeah, just a little bit too early on the brakes, maybe. Or did J West forget about it? But then that's allowed Dennis to get right on the side of J West. SG just trim the grass there, just needs a bit more grip off it. Haldare still out in front of these guys, starting to pull away because they're battling so hard. Dennis running it round the outside. Just can't seem to get the pass done there. He's just showing the front end of his car to J West. Alfie's just sat there, just waiting for something to happen. Does look like Centino is catching up at the back. We'll move up a bit, see how the well going on at the top. C-Mac just has pulled a massive gap out on second place now to Berserker Boy. Kenobi's not too far behind. Berserker still in the same picture for him there. Block's still out on his own. Let it run wide. Aldair's in 5th. SG2 still in 6th with J West in 7th. Dennis in 8th. And Alfie's in 9th with Santino in 10th. There's J West. Nope, he doesn't get it there. But that's allowed Dennis to get up the side of J West again. Again, they're all just clambering up to each other. That's allowed Dennis to get past J West. Great move there by Dennis. Also Alfie now on the charge against J West. He gets past J West. Have to put J West right in the back. Also gets past Dennis. That's moved Alfie up to 7th. Now SG2 is also battling again with Aldair. I'll just grab a drink, guys. I think this is where the main battle is at the moment. Just battling for the middle places. She's just getting a little bit off there. It just looks like a few of them are getting a little bit impatient. Obviously you've got to bide your time. Just let the car in front make a mistake, and you will get them. Obviously J West gets past Alfie. Dennis is down into 9th. Can he make something of it? Now SG is pulling the move on. Aldair gets round the inside. Aldair has the inside of the hairpin. Does J West capitalise on it? No. SG just gets past him. SG is going to try and get round the outside of Aldair. Looks one way, then looks the other. He pulls it out late. A little bit of a tap coming together between them two guys. That's allowed them all to get past. It's also brought Santino into the mix now. Again, these guys are going nearly 3 wide towards 130R. You need to just put yourselves into a line. Santino, they're also getting in the mix. Oh, it's up to SG2. Just trying to avoid these, or did he outbrake himself a little bit? Just gets the wheel on the grass, spins him round. Great collection. Obviously it's put him to the back of the grid in 10th. Aldair's down to 9th. Obviously we're in the last 10 minutes now, guys. Still great battling. Maybe some wet weather that's coming our way by the look at the clouds. Obviously Alex is still out in 4th. Kenobi's doing a great job in 3rd. Berserker's in 2nd. And C-Mac, a fantastic job so far from start to finish. Can he hold on to the first place all the way to the end? He's got 9 minutes to find out. Kenobi, obviously you can see Kenobi's tyres as well, just wearing down a lot more than some of the other guys. Locks really wet. Front right is really wearing down, as the front left. J Wests are fine. Alfie's are fine. Dennis is pretty decent. Aldair again, another one that's running a real bad front right. Even though he's on mediums as well, it's pretty bad. Great racing by Aldair this weekend as well. First race of the weekend. First 15 minutes, he's done really well. Just obviously a few incidents, mistakes, just cost you the race. But again, the mistakes are easily done. Locke's still holding out in fourth in the spaceship, but his tyres are really wearing down on that one. Jay West getting battled all over with Alfie. Alfie's really putting the pressure on him. Alfie runs it wide. He does. That's allowed Santino, and Dennis runs it wide. Out there, still in the same picture as the other guys. Same as SG2, just coming in there in the background. Again, these four guys just chasing each other. Santino trying to put the move on Jay West on the inside. Hanged it really tightly all the way around. But Jay West will have the inside of the next corner. Santino runs it right the way around. Does he get the job done? He does. Great move there by Santino. Fantastic effort in the S's. That's put Jay West down to 6th. Obviously now Alfie's going to have a go. With Dennis not too far behind. Again, it's starting to come in really misty now with the weather. Could it rain? Santino, obviously Alex has had a bit of an incident there because he's fell into the clutches of Santino and the rest of the gang. He runs it even wide there. Gets a wobbled on. So obviously Jay West taking action to avoid any incident. And look, just obviously the tyres on that car, on the front of that car, are really struggling now to gain grip. See Santino's obviously with that little bit of commotion there. He's pulled away in the 4th. Can his tyres hold out? Literally. Berserker Boys still in 2nd. Again, 6 minutes left. And obviously C-Mac's still in the lead. Big lead gap as well. His front right is starting to deteriorate as well. Kenobi's tyres really also starting to degrade. Santino's aren't too bad. Nor Jay West's. Again, Locke's is. Dennis has still got plenty of grip on them tyres. So does Alfie. Halday's really struggling again, even though he's on mediums. That front right is really struggling now. That's allowing SG to catch up. Obviously his tyres are pretty well kept in trim. And now can these two guys still battle? SG tries and puts another move on Alday. Doesn't make it stick. He'll have to try and find another corner or find a weakness out of Alday again. What's happened to Locke? Locke's literally dropped down to 7th now. See where did he lose it again? He did. Both him and Alfie slide really wide. Both managed to contain it though. That's put them both right down at the clutches now of Haldare and SG2. It's allowed Jay West, Santino to get away now. Also Dennis out in 6th. So these two guys obviously really, well, one of them's really struggling on his tyres. SG2's managed to get past Aldair for 9th. Just grab a drink, guys. Again, Locke and Alfie running wide. Do they both have the same prop issue or something with the cars? Just really running it wide. Obviously they're going to end up with dirty tyres again. See how they're just taking avoiding action. Coming into the last 4 minutes now, guys, of the race. Again, it's still a battle for midfield. Obviously, see Max Jones just thinking now, just take it lap by lap, just counting them down. Obviously, he's got lap times are a little bit different to Berserkers. Kenobi's around about the same, 13s and 14s for these guys. See Santino's put the fastest lap in as well on lap 8, 2 minutes 11.6. Jay West, his tyres are doing well, okay, he's doing around about 14s and 15s. Dennis just out on his own at the moment, just holding his own, just counting down the laps. Still got Jay West in his sights though, that's the thing. Could he make a move in the last few minutes? SG2's obviously up at the 7th for that little spin. Alfie's behind with Locke. Halder has come into the pits to change his tyres. In the closing minutes, that front right is really bad. C-Mac does look like he's got the control of the race now. Just again biding his time. Here comes the rain. Now will the rain play an advantage on this? And I think that's it of the rain for a couple of corners. Not much to write home about with the weather on this track at the moment. Kenobi, again, his front tyres are really, really bad. Obviously Santino's a lot better. Can he clamp down on Kenobi? Goes for Jay West as well. And Dennis. Again, with SG2's tyres are a little bit better than Dennis's, even though they're in the same car. Again, different driving styles. If you're on controller or not, that doesn't help. Or help, whichever way you want to put it. Again, the rain's come down a bit more. Is it going to hamper racing or not? As we are coming into the closing stages. Again, Alfie's going to try and attack SG2. Box down in 9th. Halder's put intermediates on. I don't think you're going to need them. Towards the end of the race. Dennis literally catching up to Jay West. Santino, how far is he behind? Kenobi, he's not too far. I think he is gaining on him. Again, Kenobi's really struggling on them front tyres. C-Mac still holding out in first. This could be the last lap for the lad. If it is, it's a fantastic race for him and the team. Start to finish race, all in first. It does look like Jay West is coming under fire from Dennis. See, everyone else is just holding the pace at the moment. Obviously, Halder's crossed the line in 10th. C-Mac now coming up to the spoon. First. Kenobi now coming really under fire from Santino. Jay West is coming under fire from Dennis. Alfie's got past SG2. Still battling to the end, these guys, not letting anything give them up. Coming into the final few corners now for C-Mac. Again, fantastic race by the lad. Comes into the chicane. Round the final bend. Flashes his headlights to say that he's won. Well done, C-Mac. Great racing. Berserker Boy brings it home in second place. Kenobi really under fire there. J West is as well. Can Kenobi hold on for third? It's going to be close. He does. Santino's fourth. These two guys, let's have a quick look back. What does Dennis do? Does Dennis get the switch back on him? He does. Great move there by Dennis for 5th place on J West in 6th. Alfie brings it home in 6th. 7th, sorry. SG2 is in 8th, and bringing it home in last, well, second from last place is Locke. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you do like, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.